Game Gear stuff, you just don't see that often. Pilot Wings, great game. I have that one. I don't have this X-Men game, so that's a maybe. So much Star Wars stuff. Like, I cannot believe all the Star Wars stuff here. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box. We've got figures in the box. Just like literally so much. And he said he might have some Wii games.
Oh, damn. See, this is stuff that I want to sell.
You brought it out and tempted me with it. So what's your number on it at least? Let's see where you're at. So what do we got here? We got a box from the Nintendo Action Set. That's pretty cool. I mean, I've got the console at home. I don't have the box for it. What is up, friends, and welcome back to episode 83 of Thrifting Throwdown. This is the show where you and I hit the road getting down and dirty as we dig around at yard sales, flea markets, thrift shops, you name it, because we are out here on this grind trying to build an absolutely massive video game collection. And the best part about it, we're trying to do it on the cheap.
That would save us several $100.
Last episode, we left no stone unturned on our never-ending journey to add a bunch of games to this collection. And with all of the luck we had with all the games we found, we find ourselves now just under 250 games away from 3,000 games in the collection. Such an awesome milestone, and I am so thrilled that you're here riding shotgun with me on all of these game hunting journeys. And for today's journey, we're rolling the dice once again as we go to a whole bunch of yard sales today, trying to replicate our luck from last episode as we scratch and claw our way to 3,000 games in this collection. Before we hit the road, one quick reminder that you do want to stay tuned until the end of this video because you always get to see my best thrifts of the day at the very end of the video. So it doesn't matter what it is, whatever weird, wacky, wild thing that happens to be our most valuable pickup today, you're going to find that out at the end of the video. But I do think that's just about enough talk for now. It is time for some thrift hunting action. So lace up your boots, let's hit the road because it's time for a Thrifting Throwdown. Oh yeah! What are you asking on the games here?
$2 a piece.
Okay, that's fair. I like that. I'll see if I can find a few.
Nintendo games.
Oh yeah, over there? Yeah, let me look at those first.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of Super Mario 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you found a whole pile of Super Mario somewhere.
There's other Marios on there.
Yeah. This is a nice box of vintage stuff. Vindicators. Are these your price stickers then? $9.99 or?
I'll do $200 for the whole box.
I don't have that much on me. What
No, that's all right.
are you doing individually?
That's the price I would get.
Oh, okay. Well, let me look through real quick because I mean I see some stuff that I could use. Game Gear stuff, you just don't see that often. Pilot Wings, great game. I have that one. I don't have this X-Men game, so that's a maybe. Yeah, I think I might just end up pulling a few of these out so I can see better. Double Dragon, that's cool. Yeah, there's a ton in here. I definitely don't want to pay 12 bucks a piece. That's a little steep. But if I can get a little deal, I think we can do this. I'm really curious what games are catching your eye because, you know, I don't know the prices on all this stuff. So a little bit of a guessing game for me as to what I should grab. I mean, there's so many cool things in here. Dr. Franken, like I never see that.
Mommy, look! It's Frankenstein!
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's cool. X-Men, I might grab that. I just picked this up. Mortal Kombat 1.
Fatality.
Another X-Men game. Mickey's Dangerous Chase. Haven't seen that one before. Stealth. I can't wait to get home and look these up and see which ones I should have grabbed. Disney Adventures. Wizards and Warriors. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera real quick, make a little pile, and yeah, then I'm gonna go look at those other games. That's cool. That was a fun pile of retro stuff to look through. I did find a pile of those. I'm gonna look through here real quick since these are $2 a piece. Yeah, there's some in here I don't have, so I'll just grab the ones that I don't have. Hello Kitty Seasons. Great Dinosaur Rescue. I don't think I have that. SpongeBob's Boating Bash. I definitely don't have that. Birthday Club Bash. Boating Bash. Birthday Club Bash. This is a Thrift Hunt Bash. Jet Set and Style. And I'm surprised how many of these Wii games I don't have. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff here. I just noticed all the plush down here. Oh, the pink Yoshi. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. What are you asking on the plush?
I'm doing 5 piece.
This thing is super cute. Yeah, so I grabbed a big pile of those. You can see, I'm curious if you do any kind of bulk deal. I'm sort of considering this too. So I think it was right around 20 games, like 19 or 20 games I grabbed there, and then that little plush.
We got close to 90 here. I do
Okay.
85.
Okay, could you do 80 even?
80 even?
Yeah, basically throw in the plush then?
Yeah.
All right, perfect, yeah. Great little stuff here. I mean, I don't know where you picked it all up. Is this all your collection or your reseller?
No, I do flea marketing.
Oh, okay, I love going to flea markets.
My wife and my daughter went to Cancun, so I'm taking care of the brand.
Oh, really?
So I said, you know, I'm good, man.
All right, well, you're getting a little cash at least. Thank you.
Huh. Should have gone to that thing.
All right, Dabomaniacs pulled off at this cute little park. Look at that little bridge over there. How cute is that with all the different plants blowing in the breeze? Then they've got this interesting little tractor set up here. How fun does it look like it would be to play around on that thing? But speaking of fun, we've got a bag full of fun here, and what a way to start the day of thrifting. That yard sale seemed like it had it all kinds of cool plush. And I had to grab this Animal Crossing plush because it was so interesting and I thought it would look great on my friend's shelf. I have a friend who loves Animal Crossing, so this is really going to be a gift for them. It's got the little bobber, it's got the cute hat. Looks like it's from Nintendo World Japan, so that's kind of cool. But on top of that, we also have a bunch of really interesting games. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse for the SNES. This is exactly the sort of game I used to love playing growing up, and now here I am picking it up on the cheap, so you know I love that. Oh yeah, by the way, Style Savvy, I feel like I've seen that before and had good value. I think it might have been like a $20 game, so picking that up for like $2 or whatever I ended up paying, yeah, absolutely, 100% gonna do that every time. So just pulling it all out, there is some filler in here. There's just some stuff to, you know, fill out the numbers on my Wii collection. Go Diego Go, Hello Kitty, Barbie Jet Set Style, just a bunch of Wii junk. I don't think anything in there has a ton of value, but I am most excited about all these retro games that we picked up today. Look at that cute little Kirby sticker on this copy of Mickey's Dangerous Chase for the Game Boy. Just don't see Game Boy games that often, and I've never played this Mickey game, so that is kind of cool. The other thing blowing my mind, all these Game Gear games, I don't know what they're worth, but I'm hoping they're worth a little bit of money. We've got X-Men, Game Master's Legacy, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 1, X-Men Mojo World, Psychic World, which I've also never heard of. Then we got Sonic Chaos, some really cool stuff. Honestly, this is one of my favorite pickups in a while because we've got a nice mix of retro stuff, some really cool titles, and just things that I am really looking forward to play. Wow. But as awesome as this pile of games is, it is just the start. We are just kicking things off on this thrift hunt, so let's hit the road, let's get in our tractor and see if we can find more games today, because I'm thrilled with how this retro game hunt is going so far. Oh yeah! Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Oh boy, we got some retro stuff over here. Oh! Ninja Gaiden, Kings of the Beach I have, Renegade, that's pretty cool. Is this all the games you have here?
Yes.
Did some sell already, I take it, or?
Not today.
Oh, okay. Usually that's the first thing to go. I might be interested in 2 of these. Would you do any kind of price break if I grab 2? know?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
because-
Let me think about it then. All right, so I just pulled off on the side of the highway here. Bunch of boxes of stuff here, like so much Star Wars stuff. Like I cannot believe all the Star Wars stuff here. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box. We've got figures in the box, just like literally so much. And he said he might have some Wii games.
Wow.
This really caught my eye too. Whatever this is. X-Men adventure game. Wow, that thing looks interesting and massive and fun. Good, good. Oh yeah, that guy's gonna grab me some video games, he said. He had some inside. Let's see what we got here. Oh, big Jar Jar Binks thing. Wow, these things are cool.
Here's the games.
Nice, nice. Yeah, let's take a look. Do you know what you're asking on the games?
I don't know. Whatever's fair, you know, honestly.
All right. I mean, I can definitely pull out some that I'm interested in, and we'll see what you want to do for them.
Okay.
I'm just curious, what are you doing on some of the box Star Wars stuff? Just because there were a few things there that caught my eye.
Again, like, whatever's fair, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I know if you want to make a profit, you gotta sell.
Right, right.
So we're both comfortable in making some kind of money.
Yeah, I feel you. That sounds good. Yeah, honestly, I don't know a lot about the Star Wars stuff. That's not really my normal bag. It's just like so much of it, and it's so interesting looking.
Like, what were you interested in, like, as far as the Star Wars stuff goes?
I'll be honest, like, I saw one of the vehicles over there, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That would look neat on the shelf.
Is that the yellow one?
Let me take a look real quick. Oh, this pod racer caught my eye, but, I mean...
Yeah, that's the yellow one I was talking about.
Oh, is it?
That was Darth Vader's pod racer.
Yeah, you got Anakin there, the little kid. I mean, it's just awesome. Like, I never collected the Star Wars toys personally, but it's always one of those things where I was like, if I had the time, energy, and space... Oh, the whole rack fell over. Yeah, video games are mostly my thing. Like, I have a pretty big collection. I think I have like 2,200 games right now.
That's nice.
Yeah, so...
I was, you know, I was around when video games first came about.
Whatever, Grandpa.
Oh, really?
I'm used to this. I'm used to the joystick.
Yeah, I just got...
Or not even holding, holding the joystick and toggling the toggle, and pressing the red fire button. That's what I like.
I have some of that stuff too. I've got the Atari at home.
Television,
yeah,
Activision.
Definitely. I'm still looking for an Intellivision, but I do have the Atari.
But 25 for the, because I know you probably can get like 50 or more for that.
Yeah, I'll probably skip the toy just because, like I said, that's not my main thing. It's like video games are my main thing here, but I did pull out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what would you want to do on these 12? Everything else in the bag, unfortunately, I already have, but
oh yeah,
I did find a bunch that I don't have yet.
Yeah, Spidey, I like.
Yeah, surprisingly, I don't have any of these Spider-Man games, and
really?
to be honest, I've never even seen them to know that I was missing them.
Really?
So it's like always funny what you find when you're out looking.
Yeah, Avatar. Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, that's another one where it's like I've never played that, never heard of it.
This one I like too. Sport I like. Oh,
Sport's a good one.
Yeah, this one. These two are actually all of my favorites of the collection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's the Resident Evil one? I haven't played it.
I love it. I'm not like a big weapons guy.
Yeah.
So I try to take everything out with just my pistol.
There you go.
It's so challenging to do it that way.
Right. That's
but
playing
you
on
can
hard
do it.
mode.
Yeah. I like. Yeah. But okay. It's hard.
I mean, if there's any you want to pull out, I mean, feel free. I don't want to take something that you're really invested in.
Yeah, kind of like the Spider-Man's. Oh shit, man. Yeah. This is actually the one I was just working on.
Yeah?
This is a really cool game.
That's another one. Like, I don't remember ever seeing that out before
It's
I was
so
picking
fun.
it up.
Oh, damn. See, this is stuff that I didn't want to really sell.
You brought it out and tempted me with it. So what's your
know,
number
I
on it, at least? Let's see where you're at.
Like, each one of these games I love.
Bruh.
I love each one of these games. It's not even a joke. I just happen to have these in the hallway. Shit. So what do I have left in here?
Yeah, I did leave some in there that I already had, but
Indiana Jones is cool. And
which
The Force
one?
Awakens, I love The Force Awakens.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And The Force Awakens Unleashed sequel wasn't so hot because that was like really. It was like you were like a bird in the sky.
Oh really? Overhead view.
I hated it.
You know, I didn't even look. What's the one in that case there?
I don't even remember. Oh, it's Spider-Man 3.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you want Spider-Man 3.
I'd probably skip that one since it's missing the cover art and stuff.
Oh
but
yeah.
Kind of a pain to piece back together.
Yeah.
I don't want to break your heart or anything, but you've been out in the sun all day, so I want to
know.
get you some money if I can.
I know. Oh yeah, and these two.
Yeah.
Oh man, and this too. Oh, this hurts so
You're
bad.
struggling with this.
I really am.
I didn't realize I'd be taking your prized possessions.
You're here now. And
Tell you what, if I buy them, I'll let you borrow it and play it again. All right, Dabba-Maniacs, we are out here on the basketball court, but we are not shooting hoops today. But we do have a slam dunk of a game haul to talk about. Now, before I dig into this pile of games, I have got to say that was one of the weirder yard sales that I have ever been to. For starters, I was there for so long, it was so hot out standing in the sun, I literally had my phone die and shut down because it overheated, and that has never happened to me before while thrifting. But not only that, I'm standing there haggling with this guy the entire time, and he's not wearing a shirt, and he has so much sunburn, his pepperoni nipples are staring back at me. How the heck am I supposed to haggle under those conditions? But somehow I did. Somehow I still walked away with a nice pile of Wii games. And I know what you're thinking, Wii games, who cares? But we have got some really interesting stuff here, some horror titles, and you know those usually have good value. I think of these, Lost in Shadow here, this is probably the most valuable one that I picked up in this bunch, possibly, I'm guessing. I looked them up briefly, I don't really know off the top of my head their exact values. But then we got Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, always nice to see a Capcom game in the mix, Alone in the Dark, and 3 different Spider-Man games, which is pretty cool because Spider-Man games do tend to hold their value pretty well. So I'm excited to look these up and see exactly what they're going for. I think they might be some good pickups. You're going to be seeing right on the screen here, so you're going to know before I do. The other interesting thing about that yard sale, he pulled these out of the house and he had so many other Wii games I might have been interested in, but he really did not want to part with them. He knew some of them he still wanted to play. It was such a hassle haggling with this guy. I got to be honest, at one point I was like, listen dude, if you sell me these games, you can just come over and play them if you really want to that badly. Honestly, I think he was going to take me up on that offer, but we could not meet at a number, and I ended up paying, I think, $35 for this pile. A little more than I usually pay on this stuff, but honestly, I've got some really good quality here, so I am happy about that. But Wii games notwithstanding, we have some more thrift hunting to do today. We've got some more hoops to shoot. I got to hit the road again, see what else I can find, and see if I can have another slam dunk. Oh yeah!
He shoots, he scores!
Hey, how's it going? Heard there's a barn sale. Nice in here. Is carpet? This is hardly a barn.
Oh my god!
Must have missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. I gotta go into the storage.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, I see you've got the secret hideaway down there. Pretty cool looking helmets.
Wow.
I don't know anything about helmets, but they're cool to look at, if nothing else. Rock'em Sock'em Robots is always cool to look at as well. Oh no. There we go. That's cool. Oh, you don't have any games or anything, just the box? Well, I'll still take a look at it. Yeah. If it's not in terrible shape, I can take it off here. So what do we got here? We got a box and the Nintendo action set.
Life couldn't get better. This gon' be the best day ever.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I've got the console at home. I don't have the box for it. What do you want to do on it?
I want to give it to you.
You want to give it away?
Yeah, because,
Wow.
to be honest, you're doing me a favor.
Really?
I'm getting rid of
one cardboard box?
one piece of junk at a time. I want to clean this place up.
I mean, that's literally the only way you can do it. But I mean, yeah, I'll take that off your hands. That's going to look awesome on my shelf. So I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. I'll give it a nice wipe down. It's going to look great. That's awesome.
Get new stuff.
Oh, really?
So
this is like a regular thing. You're having a sale here.
Kinda. I think at least through the fall I'm going to.
Okay.
Because I bought a bunch of Christmas stuff that I was going to put up there, and my wife's going to do it.
Okay. I mean, it's nice in here. You've got the chairs. You've got everything set up. I mean, this is great. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you hooking me up on this box.
6 years I'm here.
6 years.
And I never did anything except enjoy it.
Yeah.
I had big parties in here.
You can't complain about that, though.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, definitely can't beat free. So seriously, thank you so much for hooking me up.
Pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
I will.
Have a good one, man. Thank you. All right, friends, apologies in advance for the wind, but I needed to pull off somewhere scenic. I wanted to be on top of the world here because I really feel like I'm on top of the world after today's score.
I'm the king of the world! Woo, woo, woo! Woo!
Wrapping up a day of thrifting, I can think of no better score than an Action Set original box from the Nintendo Entertainment System. This thing is so vintage, so cool to look at, and literally look at this. It's got dust on it. Wow. It's barn fresh. This is a barn fresh Action Set from the Nintendo Entertainment System. Granted, it's just the box, but this box is in great condition. Look how happy that family is on the box. So you can see why I feel like I'm on top of the world and why I needed to come up here and film this one-of-a-kind retro game score with you today.
Okay.
And you know, for as cool and as rare as this is, the other shocking thing is we got it for literally free. We did not pay a penny for this retro game in gold. We got it for free just because the guy wanted to unload it, and seriously, this is definitely an amazing addition to the collection, and I think it's gonna look amazing on the shelf as well. But yeah, let's get this home, let's get this thing cleaned up a little bit and take a look at everything we picked up today because we are literally on top of the world after today's thrift hunt.
But wait! There's more!
Angry dog.
Who's an angry dog? Who's an angry dog?
Lock this.
Really?
Oh my god.
Wow, that's a smart dog.
He's a knucklehead, trust me.
Yeah? Yeah, I appreciate you calling me. I was surprised. I never hear from anyone usually.
I saw this thing and I was like, Eureka, I wish I could find the guy's number. And then it was sitting, I guess, right where you left it over there somewhere.
Yeah. That's
That's
funny. So you just found this, I assume, right? There's nothing else with it?
I don't think there's a game in there, but I don't
Oh,
think
there is a
there's
game in there.
It's, I don't know if it's a shooting game.
Probably Duck Hunt, I guess, right?
Nope.
No? Oh, Gauntlet. I remember that one. That was like an arcade game back in the day,
I do
too.
not remember it.
So you could play as like the wizard, the warrior, the barbarian.
I used to play. I don't
Gauntlet?
No? Yeah, Gauntlet was fun. I used to play the heck out of that
I had
one.
of these machines. I was a Mario guy. I
Yeah.
just played Mario.
Mario's a classic, though.
You get the box, there's a bunch of other things
Okay.
in there. I just don't know if it has to do with that.
Yeah, I'll never forget the sound effects in this. It's like, warrior needs food badly. Always jumps out at me, because... Yeah? They wouldn't take turns?
No, they didn't. So I would take it and take it to my room.
Ah! That was back when you could do that. They're so heavy these days. It's like you pick up the new consoles and try to carry them around.
They tried to do the mini ones.
Yeah.
But they don't.
It's not the same.
This is the box I found it in. I don't know if any of these wires go to it or anything.
I don't think so.
I wonder why.
It looks like it has the wires, because it's just got a power cable and then like a video cable.
No. Gave the box away.
You did, but hey, I came back for the rest of it, so. And just for my own sake here, before I throw out a number, this was it. There's no other games floating around, right? Okay, just want to make sure.
She can come back with a box full of fun stuff.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I should wait for her.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably should because.
What do you think of this barn, by the way, baby? They've got like it all set up, the pool table. They've got chairs and stuff up top there.
I told her it's really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is from that.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. So, well, the HDMI isn't, but the controllers are, and that is probably just something else if I had to guess. Okay. Because we do have, this is the power for the NES here, yeah. So if you had a number in mind, what was your thought on this? 1 million? I got the reference instantly.
I don't know. I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna play with it, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. So I've got a pretty big collection. I can show you a picture then at some point. But I've got like 2,000 something games at this point.
On NES?
No. NES I probably got like 50. I don't see them as often. Yeah, it's just fun to collect the old stuff. You know, I have shelves and shelves of them at this point.
Okay, throw me a number.
Would you take 50 for the set?
Based on what they're going for, it might be a little more.
What's your number?
Like 80.
80?
With the box and everything.
It has the cables, it's got the controllers, it's got the gun, it's got Gauntlet. I think I will do that because you also gave me the box. So like I can't.
Yeah.
I was telling her when I got here, I'm like, I don't want to haggle really hard because he gave me the box. So.
Yeah, true.
I didn't know the box had value. It's
Right?
like, oh, take the box.
Yeah, and I remember saying like, are you sure you want me to take the box? But it was cool. I still got it at home set up in my living room.
Yeah.
And I got to show my dad the box too right afterwards too. I was like, look what I just found in a barn.
You never know what you're going to find in a barn.
I'll drink to that.
All right, Dabba Maniacs, we are wrapping up an absolutely beautiful day of yard sailing and a beautiful day of thrifting, so I could think of no more beautiful place for us to finish than near this river, this beautiful river, and even better with a beautiful box of NES goodness. Gauntlet for the NES. I played the heck out of this game as a kid. I remember playing Gauntlet so freaking much. I remember really enjoying Gauntlet, and I always remember that one sound clip where it's like, warrior needs food badly. Curious if you played this one before, but of course, the pièce de résistance, the NES with the 2 controllers, with the zapper, with all the cables. You know, I paid a little bit more than I probably would have liked to on this, about 80 bucks for this whole box. It's probably worth close to 80 to 100 for it. But when you consider that I got the NES Action Set box for free from the same person, I was willing to pay a little bit more because ultimately that's like a $200 or more set if I had to guess.
That's a spicy meatball!
So yeah, I am super excited about this pickup because I love being able to add that boxed NES to the collection. It's gonna look so good on the shelf, and we're adding an NES game while we're at it as well. But that's not all. We picked up so much good stuff today. As beautiful as it is here, let's hit the road. Let's get home and take a look at everything we picked up today because I'm really hyped to see where the game collection stands as of today. Oh, and by the way, you'll be seeing my best thrift of the day at the end of the video, so you definitely need to stay tuned for that as well. But either way, let's hit the road one more time and head back to the game room. Oh yeah. Back in the game room once again, friends, and we have an absolute amazing haul today at the end of episode 83. It always blows my mind when I say we're at episode 83 because I can't believe we're this far into Thrifting Throwdown at this point and still having absolutely special game hauls just like these. Seriously, how many times are you gonna go out thrifting in 2023 and find NES consoles in the box? It seriously just doesn't happen these days. It does not happen anymore, and it definitely doesn't happen for free. That's right, I got that box for free. Cannot believe that happened to me. That makes this such a special episode. So much pure nostalgia for me, because when I think about the NES console, I think about growing up. I think about playing those original NES titles. And just looking at the graphics on this box brings me straight back to the late 80s, early 90s in a way that only a time machine can. Seriously, check out the colors on this box. Check out the art. This thing is pure nostalgia injected straight into your veins. And honestly, considering this thing is barn fresh, how great is the condition on this box? Sure, we could be nitpicky and talk about how there's some worn edges on this thing, but we've got a fully formed functional NES box. No real major damage to the front graphic. You cannot complain about that. This is seriously one of the most special finds I've ever had out thrifting. It's been pretty wild lately. As you can see, I've been picking up a serious amount of boxed consoles, but nothing quite like this. So yeah, what can I say? Free box, paid $80 on the console itself. Probably a $300 bundle or so, considering we've got the controllers, we've got the zapper, and this is one of the original action sets. It has the gray zapper. That's how you know it's one of the older sets. So I am just over the moon about this pickup. It's going to look so good here in the game room. Honestly, though, I did have a question for you guys. Since this does not have the styrofoam inserts, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should go out and go on Etsy or something like that, try to get a repro foam insert? Should I wait and maybe see if I find one while thrifting? Let me know down in the comments, because I'm really curious how you would handle this. I want to know how you would display this box set, because I definitely want to keep the console and the box together. Don't want to split them up, but obviously I don't have the foam insert, so I'm really confused how I'm going to end up displaying this thing. So let me know down in the comments for that.
Thank you. Your feedback is a gift.
But if I could take a moment from being effusively positive about this NES action set, we have some other really cool stuff to talk about. Honestly, this was such a strange day of thrifting between the free stuff, the barn finds, the shirtless guy selling me his Wii games. Where do we even start? But yeah, he did end up having quite a few good Wii titles. Lost in Shadow is one of those titles that has some good value. I'm pretty sure this is a horror title. Anytime you're talking horror titles, instantly you can add a little bit of value to the game. And we did not miss, because we ended up with 3 or 4 different horror titles. Yeah, we got some Wii filler junk in there. Barbie, Sky Captain, things like that. But we also got Resident Evil, we got Lost in Shadow, and these 3 Spider-Man titles that are about $15 to $30 games each. Oh. Really uncommon Wii titles, so I'm super hyped to be adding those to the collection. Great pickups there, even if I did have to stare at that guy's nipples for way too long to do so.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
The only other thing I want to mention, again, Style Savvy. For some reason, that is a $20 game, so don't sleep on Style Savvy when you see it. I actually had the case, but not the game, so now I finally have a complete set. And oh yeah, I forgot about our little fisherman here. This thing goes for like 30 bucks, I think, but I did get it from my friend. I'm looking forward to giving it to them and seeing how it looks on their shelf, because this thing is just way too cool for a little plush. And as you're seeing there, Psychic World, and over here we've got the rest. Awesome Game Gear pickups, and I'm so freaking hyped because I never see Game Gear stuff. Literally, this is only the 2nd or 3rd time that I've ever seen Game Gear stuff out while thrifting. It just does not happen. And I got some cool titles in the mix. We got Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, staples, absolutely. We've got Sonic Chaos, we've got X-Men Game Master's Legacy, and the biggest hit is probably going to be X-Men Mojo World. I think of the Game Gear games I picked up, this one goes for the best value. And it must have been an X-Men kind of day, because I also got X-Men for the SNES. Super rare for me to pick up an SNES game. I just don't see them that often out in the wild for cheap. And to be adding one that I loved playing growing up, that is so freaking special, and I'm so hyped about that. Okay. And then, of course, rounding things out, some NES titles, Vindicators, Double Dragon 2, Gauntlet. Definitely remember playing the heck out of Gauntlet and Double Dragon. Haven't played Vindicators yet, so I'm going to have to check that one out for sure. And then the very last thing I wanted to mention, this Mickey's Dangerous Chase, just because I don't pick up Game Boy games very often. Out of breath talking about this huge pile of games. But doesn't that just make it so fun when you've been out thrifting, hitting the road, and have a lot to show for it? This is what thrift hunting is all about.
So, this is what it feels like. The big time!
And now you know I've been adding a bunch of games here, so my collection has been climbing by leaps and bounds. We are getting so close to 3,000 games, and as I speak, after today's awesome Nintendo pickups, we are at 2,780 games. Wow. Moving so damn fast towards 3,000. We are going to have to do something special for 3,000. 2,000 I ended up buying Galactic Wrestling and paying up a little bit for it, so I think I'm going to have to do just the same for 3,000, find something really special and make a game 3,000. So if you have a suggestion for me, let me know down in the comments what your game 3,000 be as we get there. But other than that, the other thing I want to mention is thank you for all of your support. That's right, you, the viewer. Thank you for being a Dabba Maniac, being here with me on my tag team as we make this journey to 3,000 games. That said, if you're not a Dabomaniac, hit that subscribe button to join my tag team and you will be here for every single video game pickup. And while you're hitting subscribe, absolutely drop me a like. Do it for the little fisherman guy. Drop me a like on my video. It lets others know that you enjoyed the video, and it helps with the YouTube algorithm, all that good stuff. And of course, really important, drop a comment down below because I love knowing what your favorite pickup of the video was. I love knowing what gets you the most excited, what you like to look for out thrifting. I always learn so much chatting with you in the comments, so let's definitely keep that going down below. As always, you can follow me on social media at LDabsTroyero. Check me out, especially on Instagram, and you'll see pictures of my pickups, fun stuff I see while out thrifting, and all other kinds of weird gaming goodness.
Perfect.
Quick reminder, my best thrift of the day is coming up any moment, so you don't want to miss that. You're going to get to see which of these games, which of these items were my best pickups today, and I have a feeling you're going to be a little bit surprised. Lastly, if you love this channel, if you love these videos, please consider supporting me directly. The best way to do that is on Patreon because you can throw a few bones my way. Money that I put directly towards games just like these, as I build this massive video game collection on the cheap. But aside from that, I am beat. We have been hitting the road all day and have a ton to show for it. Now I need to get these games all logged and put up on the shelf, and I need to get this video edited. So thank you again, and until next time, keep on thrifting. Because sometimes you end up with boxed NES consoles. Oh yeah! So what do we got here? We got a box from the Nintendo Action Set. That's pretty cool.